and let's talk about football.
All right, so we got Kansas City Chiefs at Baltimore Ravens, Patrick Mahomes versus Lamar Jackson, someone chasing the GOAT that is Tom Brady, and another one who is chasing his bag last offseason, looking to prove that he's worth every penny that the Ravens spent on him. The line opened up at 3.5. Money came in on the Ravens, so it's pushing to 4 on a lot of books. Make sure you shop around depending on what side you're on. And the over-under opened at 46.5, and people jumped all over the defense. It's down 2 points to 44.5. Dubin, let me hear what you think of this matchup.
I think that giving Patrick Mahomes 4 points is like, I don't know what is wrong with people. Take the points. For God's sake, take the points. I don't know what the over-under is going to be because these are both explosive teams and Lamar Jackson can account for 40 points all by himself. I'd stay away from that. But like, and when you like put in some sort of video thing after I say this, please don't make it Donald Trump this time. But how are you going to give Patrick Mahomes 4 points? America, listen to me. Take the points for Patrick. Points for Patrick.
Points for Patrick. There you go. That'd be a good hashtag. It does seem to be like how you get if we're really talking about Patrick Mahomes being in the same tier as Tom Brady. And I was just listening to Stephen A. Smith was saying that he's better. He's better than Tom Brady. And now he knows Brady has the Super Bowls, but skill-wise, they're better now.
You don't get to Stephen A. Smith.
No, you can't. Well, ESPN forces it down your throat. All I did was log on.
Take Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless and like just go away. Go away.
I can't do Skip Bayless. But what he was saying, Patrick Mahomes, absolute talent. Similar, we had this conversation during the national championship game where he talked about betting on Saban getting points. This feels like another situation where like you're Mahomes getting points. Are you really going to not do it? And if you do it and lose, you feel okay at the end of the day, knowing that you took the smarter bet, that you took potentially the greatest quarterback to ever live and took him with points in an AFC Championship game.
Points for Patrick.
Points for Patrick. With that said, I love the Ravens.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
I really do. I really do love the Ravens in this spot. It's terrible.
Give me a 20. So wait, who are you taking? Be clear.
I'm taking the Ravens. I'm taking the Ravens minus 3.5. And I'm taking the Ravens first half team total over 10.5. I think that's a lock. That might be my lock of the year, that first half team total.
What is it? 10.5?
10.5 on MGM. Another one, shop around. DraftKings had it at 12.5. But you go on the BettorOff app, MGM, find that team total over 10.5.
I don't mind 10.5 over the 10.
10.5 is good. They're going to, come on, 2 touchdowns or a touchdown, 2 field goals. You got 2 quarters to get that. This offense, Lamar's going to, I don't want to say Lamar's going to cook because I know it's Russ's thing, but Lamar's going to do Lamar. And I can't wait to see it. I think he's hell-bent on getting a fast start this week after their slow start last week. I'm telling you, minimum 2 touchdowns. That's why I didn't even sweat the 12.5 that I saw on DraftKings. But if I can get it at 10.5.
All right. You get all the purple loving you want, but I'm telling you, points for Patrick.
So you think Patrick going 2-0 in his first 2 away playoff games?
I don't even think about it like that. Like
I don't either, really. But Baltimore's a cool spot to have to go play in.
I guess that's a thing. He's away, but like I have yet to see any evidence that Patrick Mahomes gives a damn where he's playing. This feels like Space Jam to me. Like take him and the Looney Tunes and send them to some distant planet to play the Monstars. I don't think he cares. So
was the Monstars, that was an away game? Does that happen in the new one?
I refuse to watch the new one. But I mean, and the other thing, and this is not throwing shade at Baltimore, even though it is, but like you're not this isn't the frozen tundra in January. Okay. This isn't Seattle, the loudest stadium on earth. This isn't, and it's not Buffalo where he walked into and took care of business. I don't get the feeling that Baltimore has the, the reputation of being like a hard place to play, and we got to use the silent count because I can't hear myself over the crazy fans in Baltimore. Like, yeah, it's an away game, but
I think that's a call out. I think Baltimore fans are going to show up and show out this weekend. I think that place is going to be rocking.
I'm sure it is, but I don't think Patrick Mahomes gives a damn.
No, I think that's fair, but I'm still not sold that this Chiefs team has completely turned around. I'll continue to say that it's not the Chiefs that we've watched in years past, and potentially, what do you think about it being maybe a letdown spot after taking down the Bills, after all the media circus around KC versus Buffalo, Mahomes versus Allen, and then you still got to get 2 more wins before you get the Super Bowl. Whereas it feels like people are kind of talking about Lamar, kind of talking about Baltimore. But for all intents and purposes, no one really gave a rat's ass about that game last week other than the fan bases involved. Letdown spot for KC here?
I don't think so. I think they're well coached. I think that they have veteran leadership. I think they've been there before. And like, I don't see a letdown because I don't think that they get too high or too low. Like, you don't see these guys spraying champagne and flipping out after they win a divisional game. They don't care. It's great that Detroit did that, because the last time Detroit won a playoff game, I think that Jimmy Carter was in office. Like, it was insane.
Yeah, they've earned that celebration. Well, the fans have.
The Kansas City Chiefs are more Bill Belichick, right? On to Baltimore. Let's go. And if anything, the fact that the last 4 weeks, everyone has just been like, closing their eyes, lying back, and lubing up to the Baltimore Ravens to win the Super Bowl. Like, if anything, I think that there's danger in Baltimore maybe flying a little bit too high.
I just put a future plus 175 Baltimore to win the Super Bowl.
Of course you did.
When I was getting my lunch an hour ago.
KC to win the Super Bowl. It is the last time you're going to get plus money on it.
Yeah, I should. What are those odds right now? Actually, I'm going to pull it up. I didn't even look. I was hell bent because I think Baltimore is getting by KC this weekend. Whatever. Bad television. I'll find it later. All right. So, what do you like, if any? Did you get to take a look? You like the Chiefs +4?
Yep.
Yeah,
I like.
We've made that clear.
So Mark Andrews is apparently back. And what I like about this is we don't really know how back he is. At +400 on FanDuel, Isaiah Likely to catch a touchdown. I mean, Isaiah Likely has been the guy. I don't see him just like not taking snaps. At +400, anytime touchdown, give me Isaiah Likely.
I will say the tight end props. This is a big tight end weekend. We got big names in the tight end position. 5 big names if you account for Likely, who has emerged since Andrews went down as one of the go-to guys for Lamar, especially in the red zone. I think there's some value there. I was taking a look. Mark Andrews, I couldn't find his receptions on DraftKings, but his anytime touchdown score was well over +230, +2. And then Isaiah Likely's was less than the +400 over on DraftKings. It was like plus maybe 330 or something like that. But these guys, I like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. This recipe's been working in the red zone. We're going to get Likely the ball. Likely was the one last week. Lamar threw it low, right? And then what did he do coming back? Points up. Lamar sees that. Next one, right over the cornerback's head. Got it. Done. Tutty. I like that. I like that bet.
Yep. So that's my I don't mind Travis Kelce +120 if you're going to give me plus money on Travis Kelce catching a touchdown, but like that, he went 6 weeks without catching a touchdown, then he got 2 last week. You're getting plus money on a dominant tight end who's going to be a matchup problem, and as long as he doesn't drop the ball, I take Travis Kelce +120 anytime touchdown on DraftKings because it's plus money for Travis Kelce to get in the end zone.
Yeah, I agree. I think that that's one